you're able to buy the Fogo token on Backpack Exchange, which is brilliant. You can buy and sell over there. However, you can also withdraw that to the actual Fogo blockchain, and then you can stake it and earn some yield. You can do some DeFi, and you can get into the early apps, and there's a lot more coming. And let me show you how. So here we are at backpack.exchange. Referral link is below if you haven't signed up already. This is probably, personal opinion, top 2 exchanges for me. Completely, honestly, top 2 exchanges. And Backpack is great because it allows you to create different accounts for different things. Trade accounts and bot accounts. And over here, I've got my Backpack wallet, but you can also withdraw to Nightly, Soulflare, Phantom, whatever your wallet is that you're using on Fogo, or whatever wallet you're using on Solana will work on Fogo. So let me show you how. Firstly, buying and selling, pretty easy. We'll hop into this Fogo account like so. We've got a little bit of USD, and we can just go and buy a market order and spend like $70 worth of USD and buy. Scroll on down, you can see this is add to my Fogo that I already had. And well, if you want to see the order history, you can see it right here. Now we can go ahead and we can withdraw this Fogo and put it on the actual blockchain. So I'll pop into my tutorial wallet and I'll copy this address and then click on withdraw and then click external. Maybe I want to do like 3,500 Fogo or whatever it is. The network, of course, is Fogo. And then I paste it in. It was last used 19 days ago. You can add a description if you want to. Tutorial Fogees Hub account. There is a small platform fee as well. Now we have an email verification code that I'll get from my email. And then we can add our Authenticator app code. I'll copy that, paste that, and submit. Of course, I didn't actually specify it, but always double check the first 4 and last 4 characters of your wallet address. I just copied it, but you should always double check. I've used it a few times. I just know it from memory, but double check and only ever copy and paste. Never ever freehand type. Just like that, the Fogo has already landed. But if it hadn't, we can click on withdraw and then click on withdraw history. And we can see right here, it says confirmed, but there may be a different status if it hasn't yet been sent. Remember, Backpack is a centralized exchange, so they process their withdrawals when they want to, which is normally pretty instantaneous, but it's not like just moving funds from your wallet on the actual blockchain, which is instantaneous. And then once you've got your Fogo, you may as well stake your Fogo. Stake it at app.ignitionfi.xyz and select the Fogees Hub validator. That is our validator. Go ahead and sign in with whatever wallet you're using. So we're using Backpack for this tutorial, and then log in and then click approve. You can see down here is my Fogo. I can stake it all, or I can do whatever it is that I'm after and then stake. And that converts into iFogo, which is an LST. We also get rewards every day, and you can go ahead and you can open these boxes, which gives you miles. And of course, speculation only, miles is likely to convert to some sort of airdrop in the future from the Ignition dApp. So make sure you open these. By the way, the current APY is almost 24% on iFogo. Also, super important, you can earn Flames points, which will give you more Fogo in the form of an airdrop. Our link is below. It's a referral link. We get Flames and you do as well. Eligible dApps are here and we've got tutorials on them. Now, how do you send funds back to Backpack if you manage to do well in some trades and you want to buy something nice or do whatever it is you want to do with it? Well, the easiest option is to go to valiant.trade and you can go ahead and you can sign in once again with your wallet, log in and approve the transaction. And you can see that I've got a little bit of USDC. However, USDC right now on Fogo, it's a bridged version via Wormhole. And we cannot send that from Fogo to the Backpack exchange. How you can verify that is by clicking on your sub account, transfer in, click on external. This is your address, which works with Fogo. And we've got the asset here. But if we go and change it to USDC, it will not allow us to select the Fogo chain. So instead, we will send back Fogo, which means you can take your USDC, like so, trade it. It instantly becomes Fogo, come back to Backpack, copy the address by clicking on this button, come back into our wallet, click on Fogo, then send, then paste in the address, and then check the first 4 characters here. That's correct. Then go to the end and check it there. That is correct. then next, and put in the amount you'd like to send. So we can send 500 Fogo, review, and approve this transaction. The transaction is successful on the blockchain and should appear in our Backpack Exchange account very soon. Once again, to verify that, click on Deposit History, and we're just waiting for that Fogo to appear here. We can give it a refresh. It could take a few minutes. It could take a few seconds. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer because once again, even though the blockchain is instantaneous, this is a centralized exchange. Their wallet does actually receive it, but it has to pick up and register that the funds are there and then kind of credit it to your account. Now, once your tokens come through the centralized exchange, they will be shown right here. However, how it works is the blockchain is checked and then it's manually updated onto the centralized exchange, even though they always have the tokens once they're sent to the centralized exchange. So sometimes, and on this occasion this happened, it wasn't actually credited into my account. So what you have to do is go up to More, and then from More, you just click on Support. That opens here, and then I just typed in deposit delay, and then in the end, I just opened up Backpack Support and just sent through a ticket, and then a few minutes later, they replied, and then they credited it for me. Now, this stage, you have Fogo sitting on Backpack, which is fine, only you're not earning any staking yield or anything like that. So what you can do now, and the reason why we are using like this, is we can go and sell it for USDC. So just click on your Fogo here. It takes us to the spot markets for Fogo and USD. And at this point, we can just click on sell, market order if you like, and just go and sell straight into USD if you want to sell some. Then, of course, you can withdraw US dollars to your bank account. So that's that. That's how you can use Backpack in conjunction with Fogo. So you can basically on-ramp and off-ramp and also use the benefits of the actual Fogo ecosystem. Fogo is a very new ecosystem, but it has a massive amount of potential. So make sure you're subscribed so you can keep up to date with all the news. And in the meantime, all the links are below. Go get amongst staking, go get amongst Backpack, and of course, go get amongst Fogo Flames Season 2 so you get extra rewards.